Aaron Jones is going to make $10 million, 14.8 cap hit. That you don't give that. The Super Bowl MVP is they're not putting the franchise tag on him because those are like, elite running back numbers, a 14.8 cap number. Hargrave, 15 million, $21.7 million cap hit. That's why this is what I'm saying. These are you know, what they save on Hargrave is pretty high, I believe.
Yeah,
The total on those two is like 19. You
yep,
save 19 million.
yep.
Those are easy decisions. Hargrave, just he was 33 last year. I think he's gonna be 34 this year. Didn't give you what I mean. He's an older guy. He's an old man now in the NFL. So that's not a hard decision. Aaron Jones, love his personality, love his character, love all the culture stuff. But he's a 31-year-old running back who, missed time last year, was breaking down. It's not a hard decision, and I personally don't try to bring him back because I'm looking. I want something younger. I want to move. I want to flip the page and find something. Don't be stuck in the past when the past is old and it's a young man's game.
Hey, we're not that young here. I'm not anyway. For
Oh, they would have turned the page on. Our business doesn't turn pages, or well, they do, but it takes a lot more chapters.
We always talk about J.J. McCarthy being injury prone or other players being such. I don't think Aaron Jones has gone many seasons where hasn't missed at least one game in injury. So he has had a history of it, no question. Well, let's go down the list, look at some of the other ones. Linebacker Eric Wilson, who he's a key free agent. He had a great year for the Vikings last year. His cap hit in 2025 was 2.6 million. He did everything they wanted more. What decision are they going to make? What would you make?
Well, I think that here's where the decision becomes the player's decision because, he'd be a fool to not test the market, and say, he's going to be 30, going to be 32 years old. He's he's in great shape. Came out of nowhere last year and seized that starting job. I voted for him for first team All Pro. I thought he was that impactful. I was the only one who did it, but I thought he was that impactful. He was, even outside of his splash numbers, he was around the ball. He was a very impactful player. But if I'm the Vikings, I don't rush in to overpay him. I let him shop around. And, if someone's going to give him a ton of money at his age, then hey, congratulations. It was nice having you for this year. If he's affordable, then or maybe I make an affordable price to offer to him before free agency starts.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wouldn't be a player friendly offer, it'd be a team friendly offer given their circumstances.